So let's go ahead and get started then. Hello everyone, hope you're having a fantastic day. Today we're going to continue on with the Endwalker Alliance Raid series, finish up the last section and hopefully do the last quest. Let's not dilly-dally anymore, we'll go ahead and talk to Deryk over here and get started. Now this should hopefully be... shouldn't be too much of like talking and stuff. I think we just get straight to the I think we're just gonna get straight to the fight. Anyway, like I said, let's talk to Deryk and get started. The heart of the myth. Deryk is awaiting word from Kryl. Oh, brilliant. 'Tis good of you to come. But I'm afraid there is still no word from Kryl and Grahatia. They're working as fast as they can to compile the findings of our investigation, I shouldn't doubt. But between the Phantom Realm's etheric data and the monument's epigraph, they have much and more to review. Now, while awaiting developments, I had a mind to pay Snowgime a visit in the Omphalos. If you aren't otherwise occupied, you should come too. Okay, sounds good to me. Oh yeah, the little Opo or whatever it's called. Oh, let's head on over to Omphalos. I believe it's over here to the left of this thing. Yeah, between these two rocks. It's been a while since we... okay, no, you don't actually have to go in between the two rocks. That would kind of be weird. I remember I actually looked up the motifs that are used in the song. It was interesting to see, which one was it again? It made sense considering what this place is. It was like a 1.0 motif or something. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk to them and then talk to Snowgime. Ook. Snowgime has become something of a fixture here. So focused is she on her work. She often neglects taking sustenance. Yes, we saw that. I pray her health doesn't suffer. Oh, if it isn't brilliant and Deryk. But no Kryl or Raha, I see. Unfortunately. Speaking of whom, would you not prefer to be with them in Charlian? You're a researcher too, after all. I find myself much more effective in the field. Being here gives me inspiration, you see. And of late, I've been mulling over the opening words of the epigraph. As beings who endure by the will of the star, we are susceptible to the influences of hopes and prayers. Thus do we commit our yokes herein, lest we stray from our purpose. The suggestion that fate has shaped the nature of the 12 paints a truly intriguing picture. If truth be told, I was also hoping that I might speak with the gods again. But they haven't graced us since the time we solved the mystery of the monument. They only do so on exceptional occasions, it seems. Be that as it may, I believe there might be another way to see them. Maybe can't we just go to them? When we journeyed with the gods, Azima told me that each of them wished to speak with you in private. You, Brillian. If you were to call them before their heavens, I have a feeling they will answer. I mean, we can give it a try. So, would you give it a try? And afterwards, let us know what they said. I, for one, see no harm in it. But if you are disinclined, then do not feel pressured. It's entirely your decision. Well, actually, it's the writer's decision. I don't really get a say in this. You now have the opportunity to speak with those of the 12 whom you have encountered thus far. To do so, call them before the entrances of their respective heavens. Well, I guess we gotta go talk to all of them. So we're not having much talking. You may advance the quest at any time of speaking with Deryk in the Omphalos. Well, okay. Guess I gotta go talk to all of them. That's gonna be like 8 of them, right? Let's see. No, we're not gonna talk to Deryk. We're gonna go talk to everyone else. That's what we always do. Oh, hi, Byergot. Right? Yeah, Byergot or Ralgar. Ah, brilliant. Pleased am I that you should seek me out. I'd wish to speak with you. You are a very talented crafter. It does me well to see that you have been dedicating yourself to craft. I wonder if this changes depending on, or the options for the gods you get to talk to depend on what other classes you've leveled. But then why would I get the option for Ralgar if he's gonna be monk? Because I haven't even picked up monk. But about Ralgar makes sense because, not Ralgar, Byergot makes sense because he's crafting, and I have mostly leveled my crafters. I haven't leveled them up since for Dawn Trail yet because I haven't gotten to Dawn Trail. Anyway. It does me well to see that you have dedicated yourself to crafting. In my capacity as the builder, I watch your progress upon this path with keenest interest. The act of crafting embodies the spirit of improvement and advancement. It is my hope that you will strive ever forward and seize that which you most desire with your own hands. Of course, I mean, once I finish Dawn Trail. Alright, let's talk to Ralgar as well. Wonder what he's gonna say. Well, if it isn't the dauntless Brilliant, full glad that you would thus call to me. When you and yours investigated the origins of the Fist of Ralgar, you poised some interesting theories. The connection between myself and Sylph's divinity in particular, you did well to draw that conclusion. I vaguely remember that. Your inquiring minds have taken you far, child of man, and they will take you further still. I only just realized I never switched over to the main thing. Whoops! Oh well. My mic's unmuted, that's a little more important. Okay, let's go ahead and talk with the others here. Let's see who are we gonna get to talk to this time. And who is... Oh, okay. I forget which person used this minion. Yeah, Azima and Nald'thal. I don't know if that's actually how you pronounce her name or not. Ah, brilliant. At last you've come. Hee, I was right to entrust your zealous scholar companion with the message. Ever since our first meeting, I knew that I simply must see you again. Are you flirting with me? There is something familiar about you. You awaken forgotten feelings in me. Again, are you flirting with me? Feelings that once smoldered like embers amidst the ashes. Perhaps you resemble someone I knew long ago. Yet, whatever the reason, your presence gives me comfort and warmth again. Ma'am? May your light ever burn bright. Oh, because Azim. Because Azim, that's why. She's Azima. Or Azima. A-Z-E-M. And they drew this conclusion, I believe it was Y'shtola who mentioned that there might be connections between Azim and Azima. And I think there was another thing that she referenced that might have been with Azim, but I forget what it was. Anyway, let's talk to Nald'thal. Brilliant. We bid you welcome. Know that though we appear to be two beings, a dual-aspected divinity, 'twas not always so. Man's hopes harbor power, and 'twas his faith, offered over millennia, that shaped us into our present form. In answer to your faith, we, the traitors, shall watch over mankind as he strives for that which he desires. I expected there to be a little bit more than that, but it's pretty interesting to get a little extra thing, especially that Azima thing. And I'm 99% sure that's because of Azim. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk to Deryk and continue on. Of course, we gotta talk to the baby Oppo, and I completely forgot to talk to Snowgime also. Let's do that first. Did the gods appear? Of course they did. I'm the main character. Ook ook. Spoken to your satisfaction, have you? Then let us await with Kryl and Grahatia together. I'm pretty sure those are the only ones I could talk to, right? Nope, it looks like I could talk to someone else over there. Oh well. Actually, I'm gonna Alt F4 out of this so that I can get that. Hold on. I'm gonna Alt F4 out of this so that I can actually go and talk to those, because I believe that should allow me to get back in. So this should have canceled out the progress that I made by talking to him. So hopefully we'll be able to talk with the other gods, because I wanted to talk to all of them, I just didn't realize that there were some on the other side. I specifically want to like doing all this extra NPC talking because, one, I like this extra lore. Yeah, good, okay. So I like doing this extra lore stuff, and this feels like the kind of thing that like a lot of people wouldn't necessarily do on their when they play through it. Oh yeah, there's the Fenrir pup that was Halon. So this, and then this is Nafika. So this is gonna be Halon and Nafika, isn't it? Yep. Or Minfina, not Nafika. Wait, no, Halon was. Right, Nafika was the plant. So yeah, this is Halon and Minfina. Yeah. Minfina was the bunny. How bold you are to summon me, Brillian. 'Tis no less than I expect from you. In recognition of your valor and deeds, I offer a word of counsel. Well do I know of the power of men's hope, of mortal faith, and there is no faith that I reject. Yet, in every age, there are those who invoke the name of the divine for their own ends. Be not misled by them. Like Thoradin? That's interesting. You can see the Korthus Central Highlands bubble, or is that in Korthus, or is that in Western Thanalan? Not Western, Eastern Thanalan. Either way, you can. It's interesting how you can see the stuff in the background there from the meteor. I guess that would have been in Korthus though, since that's where the battle was, right? Anyway. It still feels like the scale of how far away things are is a bit off with how distant some of the landmarks are, like the Crystal Tower. Like this is supposed to be above Lake Silvertear, but that's like way far away. Anyway, let's talk to Minfina. Oh, brilliant. What a delightful surprise. You wished to see me, did you? I'm truly grateful that we can talk like this. As you know, I am the goddess of love, yet that obviously doesn't mean I have a monopoly on love. For instance, my brethren love mankind with all their hearts, just like me. And whether or not Oskon is my beloved as mortals believe, I have more than enough room in my heart for everyone, be it men or gods. I love you all alike. And needless to say, I love my adorable Dalmud too, whom you and yours gifted me. That's right, because in the lore that they gave, originally she was just the goddess of love and like the moon or whatever. No, not even the moon. But then because of the myths and the tales that people had developed over the years, the dog, Dalmud, became associated with her, and then it became her actual companion in this. Alright, that's the ice one. Let's go ahead and check on the other one that seems to be up and see if there's anyone else. Because there were 8 before, so that means there should be another one, and this one looks like it's up, so let's see. Well, considering I can see the stone guy there, as I can probably talk to someone over here. Yep, there it is. Let's do that. So we got those 2, we got that one. Yeah, that'll be the, if there's 2 here, then that'll be all 8 of the gods that we fought. Yeah, okay, yeah, these 3. Wait, 2, 4, 6, 9? We fought 9? Whatever. Talk to Nafika and everyone and keep going. Mommy, I mean, what? Why, if it isn't brilliant. You wish to speak, do you? Yeah, speak, yes. Tell me, have you ever met an elemental? Have we? No, we haven't. Because the only ones who can commune with the elementals are the Padril. And even they haven't actually met an elemental. Many hold that they were born of me, and as I mentioned, they are the voice of those who abide in the Twelveswood. At times, they may seem excessive in their actions at times, but it is all out of an abundance of love, so pray be good to them, and heed their warnings. At times? Alright, let's talk to Althic. I don't remember who this is. I remember everyone else, but this is the only one I don't remember. Oh, right. This, where's the other guy? Or the girl? I think we fought him and the, Nemia. Yeah, that's the other one. So this is we fought them at the same time, if I recall correctly. Brilliant, is it? I must say, there is something to be said of being summoned by a mortal. The life of man is but a drop in the great river of time. Thus are you and yours wont to rush ahead, not wasting a single moment. But that as it may, certain sights will only come into view if one stops to look. So be not afraid to pass the time in ways which, at first, may not seem fruitful. Interesting wisdom. Should you dare to do so, you may well be visited by an eye-opening experience. Such is the richness of time. Alright, let's talk to Naimia and then wrap this up. Right, they're the the gods of like time or something, right? Well now, if it isn't my dear Brillian, how good of you to call to me. I'm sorry if I gave you a shock by joining my brother in battle, but I cannot help myself. We've always done everything together, he and I. There's a joke to be made there. I'm not gonna make it. Ah, such a joy it was to face you and yours. You displayed the self-same determination that allowed you to defy fate, and it was one surprise after another. Oh, right. I'm glad I Alt F4'd and got through to talk to the other ones. Because I completely didn't notice that the other ones were up. So I guess we're gonna open up those two this time, and I know one of them is the navigator, which is the Limsa. Let's see, we've done 9 of them, which means we got 4 left. Wait, that's 13, not 12. That means we got 4 left? Or did they count as the same? The brother and sister, Nemia and what's his name, count as the same god. Anyway, I know that we've got at least the navigator left, which, I mean, we got the water aspect ones over there. It looks like there's a green one over there, so if you look at these, we probably got these 4 left here. Yeah, so that would be, this one is, Thaleia. This one is, there's a stone in Lower Lenosha that actually has this symbol, and apparently it was important during 1.0, and you actually go there during the Visiting Lolly SWAT quests, which I also did some videos on. I forget, I think this one's the navigator, but I completely forgot, but I don't remember what each of these are. But I believe these are the 4 that we're going to be facing, because I think those are the 4 that we have left. Because this was Menfina, this is, Halon, this was, what's his name, the brother and sister, this is Nafika. I assume this is one of these, this is Azima and Nald'thal, but I don't know exactly. And this is Ralgar, and this is Byregot. So yeah, these are the 4 that we still have left. Alright, let's go and talk to Deryk and continue on. Spoken to your satisfaction, have you? Let us await Kryl and Grahatia together. Wait for Deryk. Okay, I could have just hit no here. Oh well. Let's go ahead and wait. Still no sign of them. Ah, there is something I've been meaning to ask you. As an adventurer, you are better traveled than most. Of the places you have seen, what kind do you like the best? One where I can craft and gather. Bustling hubs brimming with activity. Natural environs unspoiled by man. Faraway lands where no new encounters await. Quiet places where I can enjoy solitude. Let's just go with this one. Ah, yes. I can imagine you being given to such. The thrill of visiting unknown places is something I can understand. Right, because I believe he's an explorer. Not an adventurer, an explorer. I myself am partial to wandering Eorzea, so rich in ether this land, and possessed of so many aspects. 'Twas when I was traveling through the Twelveswood that I encountered this fellow. I knew not how he came to be injured and alone, but I couldn't turn a blind eye. He has long since recovered, and I probably should have returned him to his forest home. But when I see him here, undaunted in the presence of gods, I can't help but think 'twas fate that delivered him to me. Still, the day will come when we must go our separate ways. They're finally here, everyone! Ah, there they are. About time. Welcome back. How fared your work? It took longer than we anticipated, but we managed to compile our findings, and Therence deliberated a course of action, and thence not Therence. Indeed, hereon we would do well to trade with caution. The waveforms we recorded with the etheric analyzer revealed an unsettling occurrence. In the course of fighting us, the gods expended a tremendous amount of their ether, so much so as to dilute their very essence. Yeah, I was pretty sure this is where this was going to be going. I think this is going to be a really stupid decision on their part, but we'll see. Lest you worry, you've done no wrong, Brillian. The gods themselves wish to fight, after all. Actually, what I just said isn't... I just thought of a reason why it would be a good idea, but I still don't like it. Either way, I'll elaborate on what I'm talking about once we get there, if it actually happens. That being said, we should avoid engaging in further battles until we learn more about their true objective. Yeah, except I don't think they're going to give us a choice. To that end, we will seek out the 13th unnamed being. 13th. Right, the 13th being, that's right. Whose duty is to watch unflinching. If Raha is correct, and we have no reason to believe otherwise, said being is the Watcher on the moon. Oh, right, that's right, we talked about something like that. You'll be pleased to know I've already acquired permission to use the Tower of Babel from the Ilspartan contingent, and after we went through so much to be able to use it in 6.4 or 6.5, she just goes and is like, oh, okay, I got permission to use it. Excuse me? Oh wait, no, we were trying to fire it, which is slightly different than just using it to teleport. Let's see. You'll be pleased to know I've already acquired permission to use the Tower of Babel from the Ilspartan contingent, who oversee the structure with the Garlean people's leave. We're really going then? To the moon? Huzzah! It's just the moon. Hee, I wonder what the Watcher is like. If there are no other matters, then let us set forth at once. But Deryk's gonna be like, we're going to the moon? Well, that's definitely an adventure. If you still wish to speak to the gods, best seek them out now. They may not be there later. Oh, okay. So again, I could have just, like, done it after this cutscene. But I'm glad we went ahead and just did it all real quick to make sure. Because that's the kind of thing that you would only get one chance to do. Yeah, they're still available. Anyway, looks like we gotta teleport up to the Watcher. Go ahead and do that. Sinus Lacrium or whatever it's called. Oh, okay, we need to head over here. To destination. Greetings, Hydaelyn's champion. You're ever welcome here, as are your companions. Tis a pleasure to meet you, Watcher. We come hoping that you would answer some questions for us. Questions about Hydaelyn. We have deciphered the monument at the heart of the Phantom Realm. In addition to the names and duties of the 12, it speaks of one who is unnamed, who shall watch unflinching. You know, like a watcher. Are we correct in assuming that the individual is you? The 12 have existed for eras. If you know aught about them, will you not share your knowledge with us? He's supposed to just watch, bro. He's not going to answer your questions. They have a desire which they claim can only be fulfilled through battle with mankind. We wish to understand what that is. Please. So man has managed to come this far. Very well. You've earned the right to know. Remember, however, that I am but a creation. Though I have been imbued with some memories of the past, they are far from complete. First of all, I am indeed the unnamed being the monument describes. an entity created by Hydaelyn to serve a purpose, alongside the 12. Together, they were charged with preserving equilibrium on a sundered and unstable star. Like myself, they were given shape from people who once existed. So is Azima based off of Azim? Well, the thing is, Azima is very much female, and Azim's gender changes depending on your player character. So I guess Azim might, the Azima might have been. Oh my god! I just thought the council was 13 members, right? And there are 13 people in this scenario. And this is what he's referring to. Okay. Okay, I just realized that. And like myself, they believed that the world should be entrusted to the new life that had emerged. Yeah, except that's not... That completely contradicts what I just thought of. Anyway. While I do not possess detailed memories of that time, Vina selected those she deemed best suited to their respective duties. That would explain why the 12 appear to have personalities like mortals. The men and women they once were influenced their personalities, yes. But so too did the faith of mortals. Yeah, we've established that. Knowingly or no, when men pray, they will the object of their worship to assume a form that can better grant them their heart's desire. In this manner have the 12 been shaped over eons into images that fit men's ideals. So you were right, Raha. Hopes and prayers have the power to influence the gods. Didn't we already establish that with Menfina? Like Menfina and Howlin kind of basically just said that. Yet even as they thus changed, at Vina's behest, they would have refrained from intervening in mortal affairs. As a result, there will have been times when they acted in ways that are contrary to your expectations. But now that Hydaelyn is no more and the final days averted, the 12 have arrived at a decision regarding their fate all their own. Yeah, so basically they're just gonna kill themselves because they don't need, because they're basically not needed anymore because the final days are averted, which I don't think is a good decision, but at the same time, like, I think, oh, I accidentally skipped that. I think they're relics of 1.0 technically. So I guess this is them just trying to sweep them out of the story so that they stop having this thread come up about the gods, whatever. Hopefully this isn't, I'm pretty sure that's what's going to end up happening. Well, I for one never felt that the gods meant us ill. To have your guarantee as well, we couldn't possibly doubt them anymore. Right, Snowgam, sure. It is most assuring to confirm the connection between you and the 12. With this, we may proceed in our quest with easier hearts. Thank you for sharing your knowledge with us. We shall return to the Omphalos and continue engaging your brethren. That is well. As I watch on, I shall pray that the tale comes to a happy conclusion for gods and men alike. Yeah, the monkey just running around, getting into trouble. We're just like completely ignoring him. Now, what's Deryk's problem? May your journey be fulfilling. Okay, it's not going to teleport me back. Alright, let's go ahead and just teleport back to Mordona real quick and head back to the Omphalos. And then we'll probably end up watching a cutscene. And then that'll unlock the actual fight. Alright, Omphalos is over here. Hello, Midgar Sommer. I still find it stupid how they say he's, quote, dead, when he is technically still alive. He's just like in an eternal slumber. Which, I mean, that's one metaphor for saying he's dead. Anyway, I'm guessing the gods are going to appear now. Something's amiss. The gods' avatars are nowhere to be seen. That's because our preparations are complete, audacious woman. Nice. Yeah, there they go, opening up. The blue and the green gods. Right, I've seen this model before. He's an audacious woman, that's for sure. Okay, this is the... Oh no, is this Thaleia? I don't see their symbol. Ah, I've waited so bloody long for this moment. Thought you said was gonna say boldly, but apparently I need to be more of a oh, sagely man. That's definitely Thaleia then. Tisk the mean Limleen. Let's see, Limleen, yeah, Limlina. Lean Limlion are such uncouth words, the first thing would speak unto our guests. Oh, leave off, Thaleia. You couldn't tell me you were not as excited as I am. I would be the first to admit my joy, but on such a momentous occasion, I would act with due propriety. Yeah, he'd fit right in Charlian, and she'd fit right in Limsa. Well met, children of man. 'Tis our understanding that you have spoken with the Watcher and ascertained our true nature. Indeed, we were created by Hydaelyn to tend the star. Having built the Omphalos at its heart, and our sanctums throughout aether-rich Eorzea, we labored to preserve the balance of reality. All of this we have learned, but there is still one thing we do not understand. Our analysis of the Phantom Realm revealed that you and yours dilute your very selves by fighting us. Would this not impede your ability to carry out your duties? We appreciate your concern. Ah, there we go. We appreciate your concern, but you needn't worry. Yeah, Deryk didn't just find the Omphalos. I knew it. You were him all along. Yep. So the baby Opo was Oscar. Yep. Okay. He didn't just find it. He showed us where it was. Because he is in fact one of the gods all along. I don't remember if I said that in one of the other parts, but I had guessed that a while ago. Likewise, I knew you harbored suspicion as to my true identity. While my brethren used various creatures as their avatars, I chose the form of a man, the better to share in your solitude. And it fell to me. The Wanderer, to beckon unto the Omphalos, they who could grant our wish. What? How could you hide such a thing from us? Didn't he literally just explain it? Had you known my true identity and our purpose, we feared that you would refuse to fight us, and that's why he lingered at the Watcher at the end there. Because, like, I'm pretty sure the Watcher already knew it, but he didn't say anything, and then obviously Deryk knew it the whole time. But our fears were unfounded. You've heeded our request and, despite the hardships, endeavored to grant it. Forgive me, Brillian, but I must leave the little fellow in your care. Oh, looks like another minion. In the innermost part of our realm, we shall reveal the truth in its entirety. I wait your coming with bated breath. This is our grandest moment, mortal. Gird your loins and have at us. As your patron this changes depending on if you're what your deity is. And my character is a Thaleia, so I actually get the as your patron deity. As your patron deity, I shall receive you with my all. Be as a raging torrent, child of man. Well, that was pretty cool. There's gonna be a Thaleia unlocked. Nope, not quite yet. Gonna talk to everyone and talk to Graha. Ook. In his wanderings, I can't help but wonder what Deryk thought and felt. Heard and wait, what was it again? I don't remember. Whatever. I don't blame Deryk for hiding the truth. Just no easy thing to say you're actually a god. I mean, yeah. Especially when he's gonna say it to a god slayer like me. So Deryk is the Wanderer, the deity who shares in men's solitude. And in order to beckon us to the Phantom Realm, he posed as an explorer and solicited the aid of the Sons of Saint Cognac. In spite of this, I do not feel as though I've been deceived, nor do I harbor any resentment. Rather, I simply feel sad. I understand. 'Tis as if a dear friend were suddenly spirited far away. In hindsight, perhaps it was in expectation of the coming battle that he had kept man at arm's length. That actually makes sense. Because he was always, because he was like, almost afraid of being with other people. Ook. I imagine it must be even harder for you. Can't Cryo, like, talk to animals or something with her echo? It was something like that. That's like how her echo manifested or something like that. but to know that one of the 12 walked among us, it makes me want to do the best we can by them. Aye, since time immemorable, the 12 have watched over all who abide on this star. And even as they fulfilled their purpose of maintaining stability, as beings possessed of sentience, they also heeded the hearts of men. So let us likewise heed their hearts, and do our utmost to grant them their desire. Then I believe we all know what comes next. Yep, time to fight. By all indications, this will be the final foray into the God's sanctum. This task we entrust to you and your adventurer friends once more, Brilliant. Of course. As there's no telling what may happen afterwards, I shall remain on guard here. Twice now have you triumphed, and I have faith that you will do so yet again. Go well, Brilliant. Thaleia now accessible. All right. Let's go ahead and talk to everyone, and then I'm going to take a short break because it's been like, it ended up being a lot more talking than I was expecting. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk to everyone and then take a quick break. Ook. Though we're assured that fulfilling the god's desires won't visit harm upon the star, I cannot help but worry that what may come to pass. We must be prepared. For the coming foray, you should face Thaleia in the heaven of water, and Thaleia and Oskon in the heaven of wind. Isn't there a fourth one? While Naimia would also abide in the former. Yeah, she's the fourth one. I think she's the one with the spinning wheel emblem. While Naimia would also abide in the former, I believe she has already fulfilled her part. Which means in easier time. Oh, right, because we already fought Naimia with her brother. Right. Or so I hope. Worry not, I shall hold the fort here. Pray focus on the battles ahead.